some way, shape, or form, we're not good enough. And without even realizing, a lot of times subconsciously, we damage ourselves. So the fact that you're optimistic about it goes a long way. And I love that. I love that because it's easy to fall back into that space. So congratulations on your healing. That's great.
You're my first live ever.
Amazing.
I am very happy.
So talk to me. So what's going on? Where's an area where you feel like you've tried a lot of different things to crack your code and you feel like there's a block?
Well, a lot of doors since I started watching TikTok, believe it or not, I had stopped even dealing with the world and everything like that. And I said, it's been 10 years. It's time to talk.
Yes.
It's my time to talk. It's time for me to listen and learn. So that was my major block and stepping stone. And for me to come on here and people be so nice, and so nice.
Yes.
And I'm just so happy to meet each and every one of you. This is overwhelming to me.
Well, you deserve to have that. Step into that overwhelming feeling and be like, oh, this isn't overwhelming now. Now it's just whelming. It's not underwhelming. It's not overwhelming. It's whelming. It's normal now. I really want to honor you and say, I know it's not easy to share things with people and to be vulnerable. However, that's why we're doing this, and it isn't about me. So that part of you where you've had that trauma, what helped me when I had traumatic issues and circumstances in my life is what I do is I go back to that age. Right? And if that happened to you recently, what you're going to do, and there's statistics and there's data, and they actually do this for people who've been to war. What you'll be doing in your alone time when you're by yourself is you're going back and you're remembering, like you're making yourself as real as possible. You're seeing like the clothes and all this different stuff, and you're going into that area where it's uncomfortable. And what you're doing, what I like to do is I'll turn on the light and then I'll say, hey, like you can come out now, like it's safe now, right? Because that's a big thing. That's a big issue for a lot of people is trust and feeling safe, right? And so what you're doing is I'll say to this younger version of myself, hey, let's go for a walk. And then as we're going for a walk, what I'm doing is I'm showing this version of myself how loved and how trusted they are. Like you could even, and I know this sounds silly, so you could say, look, we went on a live stream in front of 160 people and they loved us and we were safe. All of these people loved us as we are. That's amazing. And your younger version goes, really? Yes, absolutely. And in fact, the more that we're speaking up our true feelings and our true thoughts, even the parts that we wanted to hide, the more people like us and the more people love us. And you're really making that real and connecting that to that younger part of yourself. And there might be tears that come up when you really hyper focus on it and when you really step into it. You're connecting with that part of yourself and you're really showing her over and over again. And again, this might even be from long ago. Like for me, it was 9 years old where I had abandonment issues. And I had to really go back there and certain boundaries were crossed when I was younger that shouldn't happen to a child. And I would go back there and I would say, hey, you are safe. You are protected. And really
happened about 11 or 12 years ago with my husband. It was actually my husband that he tried to kill me.
Yeah.
And take my life. But he's in a better place. He's not alive. He's in a better place where he needs to be, where I don't have to look behind my shoulder because I had God's handprints. It's actually, I say higher handprints because I believe everybody should believe in what they want to believe in.
Love that.
And on my shoulders. And so I knew where it would protect my mind and soul, what I couldn't protect it. And
that's very, very courageous of you. And I feel like a lot of times we forget that we do have angels and we do have guidance and protection closer to us in the air we breathe. And I really want to honor you because I don't know to the extent of what you feel. However, I know that there's power in the story that you're telling. And I know that you're right now, like in the comment section, like you're inspiring people and motivating people. And when I look back in my life personally at the times where it was so difficult, where I just didn't want to be around and I didn't want to be alive and I kept on going. Now from all of that stuff, we're able to help people and to inspire people. So that's amazing that you're able to be so open about that and so courageous.